Hi everyone and welcome. In this video we will see how to read all tag values of Prosys OPCUA simulation server using JavaScript. So your JavaScript will act as a OPCUA client and we are going to read the data from Prosys OPCUA simulation server. Now this JavaScript code is also scalable for any other OPCUA server. Right now I have Prosys OPCUA simulation server running inside my system, so that's why I have used JavaScript with Prosys OPCUA simulation server to connect with it and to read the data from that OPCUA server. But if you have any other OPCUA server in your plant, then you can configure your JavaScript code to connect with that OPCUA server and to read the data. Okay, so this code is scalable. Okay, you can scale however you want to scale, but this is just a demo that we can use JavaScript to read the data from any OPCUA server. And right now I'm going to use Prosys OPCUA simulation server. As you can see, it's running in my system. Now what will be our data flow? So this will be our data flow. Our JavaScript is in center, which will connect to the Prosys OPCUA simulation server, and it will read the data continuously at interval of 1 second. And then after, our JavaScript will print the data in the console for our monitoring purpose. Okay, then after we can extend this to publish the data to MQTT broker or to store the data into SQL database. So it's up to us how we want to use that data after that. Okay, but JavaScript can connect with OPCUA server and it can read the data, and JavaScript can be as a OPCUA client, and also you can use JavaScript as a OPCUA server, but those things we are going to see in the future. But right now in this video, our JavaScript is going to be act as a OPCUA client. Okay, so let's see how you can use our code to read the data from Prosys OPCUA simulation server. So here is our code, okay, which has 3 files, and the main file is index.js. Okay, and to run the index.js file, you have to install the library in your system, and to install the library you have to open the command prompt here, and then after you have to type the command npm and then install to install the required library to run the index.js file. Okay, so once you install the library, you will have one more folder in the project folder, which is node_modules. Inside that, your all library will be stored. Okay, so you can see in the command prompt, everything is installed successfully and 222 packages were added. Now we can use this index.js file to connect with our OPCUA server and to visualize the data on the command prompt. So I'm going to use node and then index.js to run our index file, or you can say the main JavaScript file. So it will take few seconds to load. Okay, and then after it will connect with our Prosys OPCUA simulation server, and then after it will read all these simulated items. Okay, you can see here all the items, and it will print the result in the console. Okay, you can see here our JavaScript is running fine and it is reading the data at interval of 1 second. So you can see the counter tag will increase at interval of 1 second, and the code or you can say our JavaScript code is also having interval of 1 second. So that's why it is capturing the counter tag properly at every second. Okay, so this is the timestamp, this is the tag name, this is the tag ID, or you can say address space, or you can say node ID, and this is the value for this tag. Okay, so this is how you can use JavaScript to connect with any OPCUA server, and this is how you can monitor that OPCUA server data in the console. Okay, and here is our JavaScript code. So here I have provided OPCUA server endpoint URL. Okay, you can see here, if you go to the status, then you have to copy this endpoint URL and then you have to provide it here. And then after, you have to provide name of your tag and the node ID of your tag. Okay, so if you go to Prosys OPCUA simulation server, if you go to object, then if you click on the constant, then you can see node ID, ns is equal to 3 and ID is 1001. So for all the tag, you have to provide namespace and node ID along with the name here in the JavaScript code. Okay, and here we have the interval. So yeah, set interval is 1000 milliseconds. So at every second it will read the data from our OPCUA server and it will print the data in the console in the table format. Okay, so this is how you can use JavaScript to connect with any OPC US server, to read the data from OPC US server, and to print the data in the console in the table format. Okay, now you can scale this project to publish, or you can say to visualize the data in the web browser. Okay, via WebSocket. So that thing we are going to cover in the next video. So our next video is about how to view real-time OPC UA data in the browser using JavaScript and WebSocket. So again, we are going to use Prosys OPC UA simulation server as OPC UA server. We will use JavaScript to connect with the Prosys OPC UA simulation server and to read the data. Okay, and then we will create one HTML page, and we are passing the Prosys OPC UA simulation server data to that HTML, and we can view that data, the same data, in the browser instead of this console, or you can say command prompt. Okay, so that thing we are going to cover in the next video, and this video is specifically on how to read a tag of Prosys OPC UA simulation server using JavaScript. So right now our JavaScript is acting as a OPC UA client. Here is our OPC UA server, which is Prosys OPC UA simulation server, which is providing the data to our JavaScript. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear, and I hope you got the idea that how capable is the JavaScript to connect with OPC UA server and to read the data. Now, if you want the code, then you can click here and you can get the code. Now we will meet you in the next video, and in the next video we will see this data. Okay, we will see this data in the browser using WebSocket and JavaScript. Okay, so let's meet in the next video. And before that, if you have any questions or any doubt or any concern, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. Also, you can send me a mail. Also, you can put your questions in the comment section. So let's meet in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.